Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. It's the first ever Call of Duty developed by a different developer, Sledge Hammer Games. So is this Call of Duty any better than Call of Duty Ghosts, or does it fail to impress? Now, in this review, we'll be taking a look at multiplayer. There will be comparisons, connections, lag compensation, matchmaking, and combats are important, and also some other stuff, and also maps. So let's begin, shall we? The first game engine. Now I would like to welcome Advanced Warfare to the era of lying to the consumer to sell your game, because when they were trying to reveal this game and sell it, they revealed that the AW game engine is a new ground up engine, when that's a total complete lie. The game engine is the same antiquated engine that was used in 2007 for Call of Duty games, which was COD 4. Now, this engine is Quake 3 engine, which I believe it's a game that was released for PC in early 2000s. So we are still using the antiquated game engine, and it really shows. It's just a game engine with jetpacks, more implants than Kim Kardashian ass and Nicki Minaj ass. And, you know, they will have technical difficulties. And to prove to you that this is the same engine, take a look at the run animation and reload animation of these guns. Lovely. So the AK-12, both from Ghost and Advanced Warfare, and the CBJ, MS, and MP11, both use the same running animation and the same reload animation that the previous game had. So that proves and shows that Advanced Warfare doesn't really use a new ground up engine, it just reuse another remastered version of the engine, just keep on adding stuff. Next thing, connections. Now you see that everybody and his mother and his grandmother in this game complains about the connections, and rightfully so, because the connections in these games are totally horseshit and monkey bots. This game still uses the antiquated system of the P2P servers. Now, what are P2P servers, might I ask? The lag and stuttering that you're seeing on this video is the case of the P2P servers. You see, P2P servers uses a system that uTorrent and BitTorrent uses, where you connect to appear in this game the host, and you receive the information from the host. The update didn't really improve the connection, instead it turned that 1 bar into a 4 bar, which is fake. To provably increase and surely update the connection, you have to implement dedicated servers, which for some reason Activision and Call of Duty are refusing to do. In that case, the connections still suck, and results like this will happen, such as bullets doing random damage all of a sudden. Yes, you can see right here, a headshot, no kill with a sniper. Hit registration refusing to register for some strange reason. It just refuses to be a hit registration because Because of the P2P servers, the game is out of sync and the character or the soldier that you're actually shooting in front of you isn't really there. Instead, you're shooting another person. Next thing, perks and balance. In Modern Warfare 3, which Sledge Hammer had something to do with on, they preach a lot about balance, and yet Modern Warfare 3 was not a balanced game. And what about Advanced Warfare, might I ask? It's the same thing. There is no balance with the weapons whatsoever. There's clearly a weapon that is more powerful than the other, and also the perk balance in this game seems to be completely wrong. Advanced Warfare adapts the Black Ops 2 customization with a pick 13 for the kill streaks. This is not a bad idea because actually the Black Ops 2 perk system worked. The customization system was good. What's bad, however, from Black Ops 2 now? Black Ops 2 nailed it with the perk balance when they made the stealth perks, you unlock them last, and they were nerfed, you have to be moving. In this game, they do some mistakes. Let's look at the perk list right now. As you can see, the stealth perks on the perk list are all mixed up into two tiers or different tiers, and they are unlocked early in the game, thus meaning that every early stages of the prestige, everybody's going to be using cold-blooded, blind eye, and low profile, thus meaning that the game will revolve around stealth, and instead of people using their abilities and exo movement, they go around and mostly play like this, like you're gonna be seeing right now. As like camping in corners wasn't enough in Call of Duty Ghosts to make you hate that game with passion and with your guts, now you have pussies that camp on rooftops using that typical class, and also because blind eye is so unlocked early and everybody's using it, making the kill streaks worthless just like they were in Call of Duty Ghosts, thus meaning no mistakes were fixed here. And also the gun balance. I like the idea that there are variants of the guns, I don't argue with that, but however, there's clearly one weapon that overshadows the others. The guns in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare are not overpowered per se, and if you put them in another Call of Duty game, they will be underpowered, especially in Call of Duty Ghosts. However, the assault rifle clearly outclasses the submachine gun class. And this needs to be really fixed if the submachine guns have a chance of competing with the assault rifles. The submachine gun class really needs a little bit of a buff here. And also, speaking of which, remember the ACR for Modern Warfare 3? Or the FAMAS? Well, pretty much that's what this gun is compared to. The Ball 27, if you put it in another Call of Duty, it's not that overpowered per se, but however for this game standards, it overshadows the others. Next area, maps and spawns. Now we all can agree now that Call of Duty Ghosts has shipped with a variety of horrible to mediocre maps, with only fan favorites being Strike Zone and Warhawk and Tremor. That being said, that was one of the reasons that made the public and the community hate Call of Duty Ghosts. How does Advanced Warfare ship? Well, Advanced Warfare ships again with a set of mediocre maps. Not as bad as Call of Duty Ghosts standards, but they are not high as the COD 4 World at War and Black Ops standards. What's going on with the maps in these Call of Duty games? I don't know. There are some set of good maps, however the maps lack flow. And because they lack flow, you get shot in the behind a lot. But what causes this bad flow, might I ask? It's also a combination of bad spawns. Just look at the spawns on this game here on Momentum that I had on Detroit. Well, lovely. Now, if you're wondering why you're getting shot in the back a lot, that's why, probably why, because people are getting spawned behind you, there's no spawn logic in this game, and their maps are not well designed, and because of that, you're gonna get outflanked and shot from behind a lot, which is annoying, and that's really what the community didn't want to do, is getting shot in the back a lot. Not to mention that you can't outgun anybody unless the connection is inside of you. Next topic! Matchmaking and lag compensation. So you might know that Advanced Warfare uses a system of skill-based matchmaking. That means that it will place you with opponents that are similar to your skill bases. This won't be a problem if the game adapts a dedicated server's playlist or whatever, but the online multiplayer of this game uses P2P, as like I said, which is a system which is antiquated and outdated beyond belief, especially for a first-person shooter that reaction time matters. That causes delay, and because matchmaking like this will not be regional, you will be connected from all over the souls who's playing this game all around the globe, from Europe to Cambodia, from Europe to Bangladesh, and from America to Alaska or Mexico. So I don't know what they were up to doing with this matchmaking, because this matchmaking is horrible, it sucks, it's not good. Lag compensation takes advantage of this, and if you have a low connection or low lagging, you're pretty much gonna have an advantage. Speaking of which, Call of Duty Ghosts nailed this, and speaking of which, this is something to be afraid of, Sledgehammer. In my time of posting Call of Duty Ghosts, I have never seen that many people on Ghosts on the PS4. Granted, I taken that picture in a weekend, but I usually find, and you can see it on my video, 11,000, 21,000 and max, and that number seems to have tripled. Is Advanced Warfare failing already? Because let's face it, guys, this is not what the community wanted. Yeah, the new double jumping movement may be exciting and new, but the COD community didn't want getting shot in the back every time. The COD community didn't want horrible spawns back after damn years. The COD community didn't want being lied to as if this game was developed with 3 years and we still have the same issues. That was not the COD community wants. The COD community wanted decent maps and not horrible spawns yet again. And also, most importantly, the COD community wanted a dedicated server, and yet again Sledgehammer, despite being new, fails to deliver. So overall, Advanced Warfare is not good.